Hi, I'm Mark D'Souza Shields. I'm
All
the country director, as you
Yeah,
know,
okay.
for India for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
International Fund for Agricultural Development.
Uh-huh.
Over the years, I've had the opportunity to work in over 80 countries with the United Nations, with development finance institutions, and the private sector, all focusing on sustainable finance, market development, inclusive rural transformation. This is my first posting in India, and I've very quickly come to learn
Yeah.
that each state is like a country in itself.
Yeah.
And this is particularly true for Mizoram, the diverse culture, geography, aspirations. But Mizoram stands out particularly, and I can relate to this because I come from a very similar place in Canada, a deep sense of community, strong social cohesion, and forward-looking, forward-looking vision for rural prosperity. And the leadership at the state level has consistently prioritized empowering farmers, strengthening agriculture, and building resilient livelihoods. Priorities that, of course, are very aligned with those of Ifad, our mission of investing in rural people. And I'm honored to be here today with you, Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Pu Ladurhoma. So thank you for joining us. I've come to understand you've had a pretty incredible, remarkable journey yourself. You were serving the nation as the Indian Police Service, as an Indian Police Service officer, and now guiding Mizoram through a new chapter of inclusive, people-centered governance, which is your experience in public service, diplomacy, and leadership. It brings a unique and highly relevant perspective to the state's development needs. Since 2018, Ifad's been privileged to partner with the government of Mizoram through the Focus Project, which was meant to enhance agricultural productivity, improve market access, and creating new opportunities for rural enterprise. So as we move into Focus 2.0, our collective goal is to build on these successes, move from subsistence to market-led, climate-resilient growth. So I am delighted to be here again in Mizoram, delighted to be here with you, Honorable Chief Minister, to reflect on the partnership a little and just discuss how together we can continue to shape a more prosperous future for Mizoram's rural community. Pu Ladurhoma, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark. It's nice to meet you once more again. I think if I remember correctly, we have met sometime in September.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's good to be talking about what Mizoram is working towards and the opportunities we see ahead.
Great. So I wanted to start with a question. In September, the Prime Minister inaugurated the new Bairabi Sinrang
Yeah.
connection to Aizawl,
Yes.
the Indian Rail Network, for the first time. You must be excited about this and the possibilities it offers for Mizoram. You must be.
Yes, that's good. That's right.
So what do you see for that giving to your state?
Yes, Mark, this new connection will change the way we link to the rest of the country. Transport costs will come down, and markets will be closer to for our farmers and entrepreneurs. At the same time, we are also improving our highways, feeder roads, and storage facilities. For example, the state has taken up upgrades on over 820 kilometers of national and state highways that is executed by NHIDCL. This gives us a base to move our crops to market and to welcome new opportunities into Mizoram. We want to do this carefully, keeping our environment safe while opening up responsibilities.
Yeah, this is very important, and the foundation of connectivity is understandably important, as well as protecting the environment and your
Yeah.
identity. Mizoram is in an incredible state to protect. This is for sure. So, in the context of this new situation, what's the 5-year vision? What's the vision going forward for Mizoram?
Yes. Our plan is to focus strongly on agriculture and value chains. Crops like ginger, turmeric, chili, and fruits will remain central. We are already seeing encouraging results. Mizoram produced a record of 3.38 lakh quintals of ginger during this financial year,
Yeah.
this current year. And we have incurred an expenditure of around 135 crores That is for support price. And the final figure is not yet known. It may be a bit less or a bit more. Across Mizoram, we have about 2.1 lakh hectares under agriculture and horticulture. Key areas include banana, chili, citrus fruits, and turmeric. To add more value, we'll expand processing facilities. As you can well imagine, this is the right time for investors to look at Mizoram. Our youth are another priority. They are talented and ambitious, as shown by the 93 applications which we have recently received in the recent Mizoram Startup Mission call. This gives us confidence that agriculture and entrepreneurship can grow hand in hand.
That's very comprehensive, and that with the foundational connectivity, the great products, and the good food, and the good farmers, I think that's a really positive context to be in. One of the things that we spoke about when we met in September was Focus 2. How does this fit into the journey of your development vision?
Okay. Focus 2.0 is built to benefit 75,000 rural households over the next 6 years. To make sure it delivers real results, we have built a robust monitoring mechanism with our implementation machinery. This will help us strengthen climate-smart practices, improve links between farmers and markets, and encourage entrepreneurship. At the same time, our flagship policy, which is known as handholding committee policy, in our own tongue we call it Banakay.
Banakay.
That policy is providing strong support. So far, more than 744 progress partners and self-help groups, farmer-producer organizations, and private farms have been onboarded. Over 2,255 small entrepreneurs have received a maximum of 1 lakh rupees as grant in aid. And farmers have benefited from procurement support, what about, as I have said, 135 crores. The scheme also allows loans of up to rupees 50 lakh per applicant with government guarantees through banks like SBI, MRB, and MCAB. The budget allocation was 200 crore in the last financial year, and it is increasing now. It's around 350 crore in this current financial year. So these measures show our commitment to our farmers to prepare the growth for the private partners to come in with investments in processing and distribution as well.
This is, again, very comprehensive, and you have substantial resources and substantial interest from the farmers
a lot of,
and the rural entrepreneurs, which is very important, I imagine. So, you know, we've talked a little bit about the vision going forward, but let's talk a little bit now about the produce, which has such great potential here. Some of it's already been geo-indicated, tagged, GI tagged, and how do you plan to build the profile of the produce?
We need our products to be recognized by name and quality. Our aim is to brand Mizoram's crops property like, Mizo ginger, Mizo chili, Bat's eye chili, and through GI tags, packaging certification, and better marketing. We are pursuing more recognitions for Mizo bean, Mizo perilla seed, Mizo siatamim pui, that is known as the flint corn. Mizo darzo tea, etc. This is a very, very special tea.
Very special tea.
Yeah, and organic also.
Organic, it's a type of corn.
So we are exporting anthuriums with shipments reaching Dubai, Europe, and even to Japan. However, greater visibility and recognizable branding is still required. This is one of the areas where we hope Focus project can bring about visible and lasting transformational change to Mizoram.
Great. Yeah, and getting the value for the great produce that you have is very important. Now, I understand that your government also plans to promote one of my favorite fruits, passion fruit. We grow it in Mexico, where I used to live, to other parts of the country and overseas. Can you share a little bit more on that?
Yeah, so I used to say that Mizoram one day will become the land of passion. Passion fruit is one of our priority crops. We are expanding its cultivation because of its strong market demand and processing potential that we have. Our goal is to establish Mizoram as a leading producer in the country, in India, connecting our farmers to processors and exporters. With the right branding, certification, and value addition, we believe passion fruit can become Mizoram's next biggest success story, both within India and internationally.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying some passion fruit here. It's one of my favorite fruits, as I mentioned, but I think it's also a fruit.
You may carry home some of these passions. I think they are still available now.
Well, I think I will do that.
The season is almost over.
And the branding is very important.
Yeah.
To really say this is a brand from the state. The season's almost over. Get quick. Yeah. So, speaking of, I'd like to talk a little bit now about the youth, and how do you see the youth contributing to the growth of Mizoram?
Our young people are truly innovative, as I mentioned earlier. The recent startup mission, Kawm, brought in as many as 93 applications from across various sectors, and we are supporting them with incubation, training, and credit access. At the same time, we welcome private investors, but always in partnership with local entrepreneurs, so that knowledge and capital flow into Mizoram. We want knowledge and capital to flow into Mizoram, but at the same time, what we want to ensure is that skills and ownership should remain with our people. This balance is very important to us.
Yeah, it's not just the capital; it's the capital plus
not only
all the stuff that comes with it, as well as the ownership. Yeah, and one of the unique advantages that I understand that Mizoram has in the marketplace is largely residue-free cultivation. How do you see taking advantage of this?
It used to be earlier, but now our farmers already follow practices that are largely residue-free. This gives Mizoram an edge in premium markets. We will safeguard this advantage as we grow, keeping forest cover, which is currently about 85% of our land areas, intact. Our aim is growth that remains climate friendly and responsible, so that prosperity goes hand in hand with sustainability.
It's a good vision, and it's not an easy vision, but I'm certain that with your vision going forward, that's possible. So any final thoughts on your vision?
You see, we have been doing this practice from our forefathers. We never used any chemical fertilizers. We never do during our forefathers' period. Now we are, trying to get rid away of these chemical fertilizers. We are producing a number of these chemical-free organic fertilizers here in the south, Mizoram itself.
Yeah. And there's a growing market for that, so I think it's an opportune moment to take advantage of it. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to sit with us today. We really, again, are honored to be here in Mizoram and speak with you, Honorable Chief Minister.
Yeah, Mizoram is ready to grow, and due to the disturbances that lasted around a couple of decades, 20 years to be specific, we are a late starter. We are 20 years behind the rest of the country. We are still at an early stage in terms of infrastructure, in terms of development in various fields. But that itself makes it the right time for
I agree with you. It's an opportunity. Right?
Yes, it is a big opportunity. Yes. We'll invite investors and entrepreneurs to join us in building strong value chains while preserving our culture and environment. I want to assure everyone listening that our progress will be steady, inclusive, and responsible.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Chief Minister.